Hey everyone, it's JoJo, and today I'm going to show you how to fix your Beyblade Burst Sparking launcher. So this one in particular is the left spinning one, and I find that the Sparking Bay launchers, they get jammed a lot more than the regular LR Bay launchers, but they are easier to fix, thankfully. So all you need is, of course, your broken Bay launcher, and these two screwdrivers, one flathead and the one with 4 points, so just your normal screwdriver, and that's it. Really easy. Also, like a container or maybe like a piece of cloth to hold on to the screws when you take it out. And I have mine's like magnetized, just because they're easier to pull out the screws. And if you don't have magnetized ones, it's easy to just do it yourself. You just rub a magnet on it and it'll become magnetized. So you first take out the screw here on the prongs. So this one is the only different one that goes in the middle with the prongs. So all the other ones I believe are the same length, so there's no, it's okay if you get them a little mixed up. Alright, so this came off. Keep that aside. This comes off as well. And now we take off all of these screws all around here. Okay, and so that's the last one. I think that's all the screws, so let's pull this cover off and see what happened inside. And look at that. So you have the string kind of coiled up here in the middle when it should be around this gear here. And this also happened to me a few months ago with my right spinning Bay launcher. Same thing. It just kind of coiled up in here. Alright, so let's take this out. Let's keep everything here. This doesn't need to be moved or anything. And it does look a little bit dusty inside, so be careful when cleaning that, because that could be a little bit harmful if you inhale it. So you just kind of blow it off with a computer duster or a cloth. Alright, so all you have to do is kind of straighten this out so it doesn't get all coiled up again. And since this is a left spinning Beyblade or Bay launcher, you can see how to wind it up. So you'll wind it up this way. And then you want to check for the length. So this little bronze or goldy metal piece should go right here. Ooh, hold on just a sec. So that fell off. That shouldn't fall off. So this little piece should kind of just hang out around here. This bottom hole should go into this peg here, and this little slit should kind of go around the metal pin that's there. And it doesn't lock or anything. It'll just kind of sit there until you put the other cover on top of it. Okay, so once we have all this wound up, again, we're going to see the length of it. So we have this square hole in this square peg. And so we still have a little bit more we could wind up. Because it's gonna come up, the string is too long up here. So lift this back up and just keep going until it hits. There we go. Alright, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it. Alright, so this is a little bit of the tricky part. Let's tighten that up a little bit more. So, you want to wind this up a few times. I'm not sure how many times. I'm gonna do like, I don't know, 15 to 20 times, or at least until it gets really tight. So that's where the flathead screw comes in. The screwdriver, I'm sorry. And you can see the arrow right here for the direction of where you're supposed to wind it up. So you're gonna go this way. And that should make everything all nice and rewound again. So let's do it. Also, you want to make sure this gear isn't in that square hole. So you kind of want to lift it up out of it just slightly. And actually, I lost count while I was talking, but anyway, it does feel like it's getting tighter. So you don't want to do it when, you don't want to overdo it is what I'm saying. So this actually feels good. And so you want to hold it and kind of slip this in to the square hole that's in there. You kind of have to wiggle it around and see how well you get it. And I think I got it. And this looks nice and tight there. So hopefully when I put the other cover on, it'll stay. There we go. So that should stay just fine. Unlike with the LR launchers, it seemed like it would just, you know, unwind again. Alright, so we have some pegs and holes we gotta align. So this one should go in there, I believe. Hopefully I could get that in just one go. This one's a little bit different than the right spinning one, so I think this one's a little bit off. So let's move that up a little. Yes, because the right spinning one doesn't have this thing right here, this extra piece. So you just kind of have to align it. And hopefully this thing won't unwind again. Alright, troubleshooting. So this is vertical and this is horizontal. That's why it's not going in. So you kind of want to lift that up. Maybe turn it just a little bit. There we go. There we go. That should be good. Nice. Yeah. There we go. And let's pull this just in case. And it looks like it's a little short for some reason. Something is not giving me full permission to pull it all the way, and I don't know why. So again, troubleshooting. Let's open it back up and see what's wrong. Oh no! And yes, that does happen. Okay. Let's fast forward. Okay, so we're back here. And let me just put this on carefully. I'm pretty sure that's how it's supposed to go. Because that's how it looked when I opened it. And let's just put it all. Alright, so that's horizontal. This is horizontal. Make sure everything's aligned. And, alright, let's see. Ah, better. Okay, I don't know what happened that last time. There we go. All good. Alright, so let's start from the middle and then work our way toward the corners. All you have to do is put all the screws back in and tighten it up. And finally, we got this last one here. Also, a thing to note is you don't want to over screw it. Just kind of do it until it puts a little bit of resistance and there's a pause and you can't go any farther than that. You don't want to ruin the threads in there. And yeah, yay, it's all fixed now. I hope you guys found this helpful, and it was also kind of a learning experience for me as well because it didn't have that extra piece. The right spinning one doesn't have that extra piece here inside, so that was, yeah, again, a learning experience for all of us. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. If there's any tips you want to add to this, anything to make it a little bit easier, let me know. Appreciate the feedback. Alright, thanks guys, and I will see you next time with more.